Hi guys, welcome back to Tilldeath Douspart. I'm striving to be a Proverbs 31 wife.
And I'm striving to be a Ephesians 5 husband. The views expressed in this video today is simply our own.
Right, it is based on our experience and, just what we think.
Okay, so in today's video, we'll be talking about gender role. Okay, so and we want to really focus this video around this particular verse. It is taken from Genesis 2 and verse 18. Read it from the Amplified Version. I feel like I'm in church. Now the Lord God said, "It is not good, beneficial for the man to be alone. I will make him a helper, one who balances him, a counterpart who is suitable and complementary for him." That's Genesis 2 and verse 18.
So does that mean that I'm your maid?
No. And I want to address some issues as we get going. So this particular verse is normally misinterpreted, misused by a lot of people. Yeah. So the verse does not mean that she's our maid or she's our helper. It means then that she's our partner. The Bible states helper or helpmate, not maid. It says that she's complementary for him. This means that she's going to be supportive, helpful, as well as I help her in the home as well. It doesn't mean that she's going to do all the work. She will help me get the work done.
Okay, so I believe that this misconception has been coming up throughout the years, because you know that back in the days most women were working in the home and the men were going out to provide, right? And now the dynamic has kind of shifted. Some women are opting to work as well along with their spouses, and then we find that the housework is there still, and the question now is, who is supposed to do this work?
Right. So it's a very good question. All right. So who is supposed to get the work done in the house? Normally, as she stated back then, the woman would do all the work. But seeing as the dynamic has been changed, I believe that men can and should and must help in the home with the chores. Say for example, washing the dishes, doing the laundry, cooking dinner, keeping the house clean. I believe that men should really help their wives, or if you're not married, help their partner to get the work done, and just don't leave everything on her, because at the end of the day, she's been a wife, she's working, and if kids are involved, she's a mother as well. So she basically have a lot on her plate. And I believe as husband, I encourage us as men to help her. You don't have to wait on her to cook. You can go in the kitchen as well. You don't have to wait on her to get the laundry done. You can do that as well. You don't have to wait on her to get the kids ready for school. You can wake up very early and do that as well. It's about teamwork. It's about balance.
Right? It's about complementing each other.
Yeah.
Where I fall short, you pick up, and where you fall short, I pick up. No, ladies, I don't want the men to feel like, oh, we're targeting them. Ladies, do not, when you realize that the man is helpful, do not just leave everything on the man. I was guilty of this. I'm speaking to, this is my testimony. So, if you find that you are married to somebody that believes that they should help, and they're always willing to help, do not just sit back and let the man do all the work. Don't do it. All of the work is strenuous. Housework.
I can tell you that.
Housework is a lot. And to know that there are other areas where that person will have to be performing as well, that that is a bit stressful on anybody. And I remember when you became frustrated.
I was.
Come on, don't act like it. I knew he was frustrated, guys, but I was enjoying it. I was enjoying just being there, going to work, come back in, and just existing in the house. But then I realized that it was becoming a burden to be doing everything, because you will be going to work, some ridiculous shifts too, but then you had night shifts, and I had I was working in the day.
Yeah.
So I would be gone most of the day, and you would be gone in the night. And the workload that I thought you had to be dealing with in the daytime when you probably should be resting.
For
work. And I was working half day, guys.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing anything.
Alright, so we're not just speaking about chores in the house. Ladies, I want to encourage you that as it relates to providing for the house, bills and everything, I believe that this is our belief.
Once it can be split, it should be split. I don't think there should be any such thing as 50-50. I think it should depend on what you make and what I make. If it is that you are making more than I am making, it's not fair to say 50-50.
Yeah.
It's not fair unless we're going to say you take this bill and that bill,
like assigned task.
Yes, whatever it comes to, and then you put to savings and I'll put this to savings. You understand? I don't think it should necessarily be 50-50.
No. As we stated earlier, it's not about 50-50. It's about where I fall short.
Yeah, and where I can assist. I will assist.
Alright, so as it relates to bills, I believe that in our culture, majority of our females don't believe that they should pay any bills or contribute to any bills in the household, because the man is known to be the provider for the house. I believe that once you're working, you can help him. If he falls short on the car payment, I think you can do that this month for him. If he falls short as it relates to the insurance, I think that you can do that for him as well. So it's basically a teamwork, both of us coming together to achieve set goals and objective in our relationship, our marriage. So it's not just about, because I'm the male, I'm supposed to do this, and because you're the woman, you're supposed to do this. It's about a union, it's about a team, and God believes in teamwork, because he said in his words, where two or more I gather touching anything concerning in his name, he will be in the midst to bless. The Bible also states that one shall chase 1,000 and two shall put 10,000 to flight. So God believes in unity and teamwork. So I believe as married people and as couples, we should adopt that. I'm not just only speaking to persons who are in a relationship, but single ladies, single men out there. I believe that we should adopt this this idea that it's about teamwork and not just about getting. and I want to point that out as well. Some of us, well, some persons go into a relationship to receive something from the relationship, not to give something to the relationship. So I'm in this relationship because I can get this. I'm going to marry to this person because if I'm married to him, I can get this, and not just what I can give to this person to make this person better, to make this person dreams come true, you know, to make them realize certain goals that they have for their lives.
I agree.
So let's forget the whole thing of that she's the maid and he's the provider. We're a team and we should work together. I can clean the house and she can pay the bills. It's about teamwork. And that's what I want, that's what we want to share with you guys today. As it relates to our relationship, I think we are evolving because before we go, when we just got married, there are certain things that I expected, yeah, from you. Like, okay, she's going to get this done. Probably because of how I was raised.
Flawed. Yeah, I thought it was flawed, Kevin. You are coming from the old schools of thought.
Probably because of how I was raised. The woman, you know, cook, wash, clean, all of them something there. So when we just get married now and my lady, I say, wait, this the right? This the right? And then I look into myself and we talked about it, and I realized that she's not the traditional wife. Yeah, so I find ways in terms of how to work with that and work together with her to achieve certain goals. Remember, she's not your maid and he's not your provider. You're a team.
Technically, don't like how that sound.
No, what me say is not your provider, meaning
it, you can't just say she's not your maid, he's not the sole provider.
Well, I stand corrected.
Thank you.
Alright,
so give me stuff. Give me.
I forgive.
Okay. Bye guys.
See you next time. We'll be here till death do us part.